The theory about Blackbeard's bloodline is stirring up some serious hype in the One Piece community right now, especially with Saturn's recent hint that Blackbeard might have a special lineage. This could be a huge deal because it might explain all the weird things about Blackbeard that don't quite fit the rules of the One Piece world. Blackbeard really stands out in the One Piece world, especially because he's breaking the #1 rule when it comes to devil fruits. Normally, anyone who tries to eat more than one devil fruit is doomed. Their body can't handle the power clash, and they're likely to explode. But somehow, Blackbeard has managed to pull it off, and he didn't just choose any ordinary fruits. He's got the Yami Yami no Mi, the darkness fruit, which lets him manipulate gravity and create darkness, and the Gura Gura no Mi, which gives him the power to create destructive shock waves. These two are among the most dangerous powers. So how is Blackbeard even alive? For years, fans have speculated that Blackbeard's body itself might be unique, but there's a growing theory that something much deeper is going on. The latest hint came from Saturn, one of the 5 elders, who hinted that Blackbeard might be from a legendary bloodline. And if that's true, then his ability to wield to devil fruits could be more about his heritage than his body. This is a huge twist because it suggests Blackbeard's powers might have ancient origins, possibly going back to the Void Century, a mysterious period when the world's biggest secrets were buried, and maybe even his family's legacy was established. Some fans think that Blackbeard's bloodline could be tied to some long-lost family with special abilities, potentially connected to ancient powers or the clan of D. After all, Blackbeard's full name is Marshall D. Teach, which aligns him with Luffy, Gul D. Roger, and others in the D family who seem to have a strange, destiny-driven relationship with power and freedom. But where most of the D family members use their powers in ways that inspire people or stand up to injustice, Blackbeard is different. He's ruthless, ambitious, and doesn't care who gets hurt as long as he comes out on top. This has led to theories that his family might be a dark version of the D family, one that has stayed hidden until now. If Blackbeard is from an ancient bloodline, it could explain his fixation on power and chaos. His goal seems to be reshaping the world, and with each move, from betraying Whitebeard to becoming a Yonko, he's steadily gotten closer. If his bloodline holds the key to unlocking powers from the Void Century, he could be building up to something even bigger than becoming Pirate King. He might be aiming for control over the entire world, with secrets that allow him to rewrite the rules as he sees fit. This theory also makes his eventual clash with Luffy even more meaningful. If Luffy represents the light or the freedom side of the D family, Blackbeard would be his opposite, a figure trying to bend the world to his will. Their final battle might end up being not just about who becomes the Pirate King, but about whose vision of freedom and power will shape the world going forward. So if Blackbeard really is tied to an ancient bloodline, it could mean he's carrying a dark legacy with him. A legacy that Luffy, as the light of the D family, might be destined to end. Blackbeard is part of the mysterious D family, but he stands out in ways that make fans wonder if he's really part of the same crew as Luffy and others like him. The D family characters like Luffy, Gul D. Roger, and Law are known for a strong, almost noble vibe. They value freedom, fight against oppression, and have this unspoken code of honor. They're rebels, but with a purpose that often feels right. Luffy, for example, isn't just a pirate. He's someone who brings people together, fights for his friends, and stands up against anyone who tries to crush others. Then there's Blackbeard, who's kind of the opposite of all that. He's not out for freedom or justice. He's all about personal power and will do anything to get it, whether it's betraying his own crew, hunting down rare devil fruits, or causing absolute chaos. Some fans think he's not just a member of the D family with a different personality, but that he might actually be from a darker branch of the D family, or maybe from an entirely different bloodline with its own twisted history. In this theory, he's almost like an evil twin to Luffy, the complete opposite in every way. Imagine if Blackbeard's family has ties to ancient secrets that oppose the D family's usual legacy of freedom and rebellion. Maybe his family, or the darker side of the D family, represents something a bit more sinister, like using power for control instead of liberation. This idea of him as a kind of dark D really ups the stakes, making it feel like Luffy and Blackbeard aren't just rival pirates. They're on a collision course as two figures who stand for opposite sides of some ancient conflict. If this is true, then Blackbeard isn't just Luffy's enemy in the race for the One Piece. He's also the embodiment of everything Luffy stands against. And when they finally clash, it might not just be about the title of Pirate King, but could even be about deciding the future of the world itself. The Egghead Island arc has been an absolute roller coaster, packed with jaw-dropping revelations that have fans buzzing with excitement. We've seen Saturn and the Gorosei flexing some seriously strange abilities, which only adds to the mystery surrounding the world government. Then there's Vegapunk, whose research into devil fruits is changing everything we thought we knew about these powerful abilities. With all this going on, it really feels like Blackbeard's big secret is about to explode into the spotlight. You can just sense that something is brewing. Blackbeard's crew has been sneaking around, possibly on a mission to dig up some ancient knowledge that could give him the edge he needs. It's almost like they're on the hunt for hidden treasures that could support his ambitious plans. Fans can't help but wonder if he's piecing together something huge, like an ultimate strategy that would put him in direct opposition to Luffy. The idea of these two clashing on a grand scale is super exciting. Imagine the power dynamics at play. As the story unfolds, it's clear that Blackbeard isn't just a typical villain. He's cunning and resourceful, always thinking several steps ahead. He's got his sights set on more than just the Pirate King title. He wants to reshape the world in his image. With the stakes rising on Egghead Island, it feels like the tension is building to a breaking point. Will he unlock secrets that could give him an unimaginable advantage? And if so, how will that affect Luffy and his crew? It's a thrilling time to be a fan of One Piece, as we're all left guessing about what epic confrontations and revelations lie ahead.